Hey everyone, so some very good indicators today for Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu price might ride Bitcoin adoption wave and rally 45% sure, which I'm really excited for, to be honest. Be sure to drop a like. Shiba Inu price has shown a massive performance in June 8th, and all through SHIB rides hype waves. It has reacted well to Bitcoin news and might continue to do so. And this is why I keep talking about Bitcoin news, because if Bitcoin goes up, so does Shiba Inu, and a 45% upswing might follow a minor retracement toward the critical support level to 107. And when we break that would cause a massive explosion. So a lot of people don't know this. A lot of this is very analytical, but we do have some proof that Shiba Inu will grow in the future. Bitcoin's increasing influence on meme coin communities. So as El Salvador is accepting Bitcoin as a legal tender, it was crucial to the cryptocurrency ecosystem. It basically shows that if Bitcoin can actually get on there, I think Shiba Inu can get on there as well, and Bitcoin price reacted accordingly. Interestingly, the news led Shiba Inu price to form a bottom due to the announcement and also rally 22%. Because Bitcoin had good news, Shiba Inu went on further better news, and soon thereafter, Coinbase announced that it will lease Shiba Inu. Just after that, which is completely crazy, just after Salvador, we got the Coinbase one, and we saw a whopping 50% up in less than 16 hours. And then another Elon Musk that tweeted about Shiba Inu on June 25th. So obviously these good news is just starting. With these events have already occurred, payments giant NCR's decision to offer Bitcoin purchases to its 24 million customers in the next big wave of adoption, which might positively sway Shiba Inu's price again in the future. We do have some drops coming, but on the long run, we should be going up for Shiba. On June 30th, Atlanta-based NCR made a deal with Ndig, a digital asset management firm, to offer Bitcoin purchases to its customers spread across 650 banks in the US. And that's a big thing right now. The decision comes as NCR plans to ride cryptocurrency hype wave, which is becoming apparent recently. A lot of these big institutions are coming in, and SHIB is going to be following the same pattern right now. Regardless, this is a huge step forward for the adoption of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general. Therefore, investors can expect a positive trend for Bitcoin, Shiba Inu, and other altcoins in the second half of this week. So they're basically indicating that Shiba Inu will explode very soon. Shiba Inu price might retrace before blasting off, and we could be seeing that it's retracing, which basically means it's dropping lower, but it doesn't mean it's only dropping lower for short term. We can see some analytical numbers over here. But in the highly bullish case, the meme coin can be expected to produce a decisive 4-hour candlestick close above the 79% Fibonacci retracement level at 122. So right now, I think we're at a very low number of 8, if I'm not mistaken. But if we can get through that, that would be super exciting. So every time we see some good news, El Salvador accepting Bitcoin, it goes up. Now, the Coinbase listing was just a crazy news. And then we have also the Elon Musk tweet. So if we check overall, it's actually doing pretty well, and the indicator over here, it's showing it's actually going to be growing in the future, especially with the patterns that it's following. Now, of course, we just got to predict that right now, but it's very interesting with what happens with SHIB. There's no indicators that it will fall even more unless Bitcoin drops seriously. The move would not be a bearish indication, but suggests that Shiba Inu price might take another jab at retesting the upper range. So this is a really good article I found so far, but we can see what's in store for Shiba Inu price in July. Will the bullish really sustain? And we can see from its lowest earlier this month, the coin has gained by approximately 65%. So it's growing while Bitcoin is falling, and that's a very good indicator. And we can see the fact the coin was included in Coinbase Pro in June is largely responsible for its rebound, and it was listed on a big exchange like Coinbase or Binance. They usually surge well. Investors remain optimistic that the coin will recover and become a viable alternative to Dogecoin. So I do love Dogecoin. I always keep mentioning it, but we see over here that people are doing their price analysis, and the highest was on June 19 and June 25. Okay, that was the highest point, but coin has also produced a bullish pennant pattern, which is illustrated in black if the digital asset can overcome the declining 50-day. So if it's not declining anymore after 50 days, it may rally 30% up in just July, and that, not accounting Shiba swap, not accounting all the future changes that are under works. If we check over here, we can obviously see the patterns being followed. So we got to start from the start. see if you invested in over here, if invested at very early stages in just May 2021, there's already someone who invested about, I think he invested about $17 and it turned into 71 million if I'm correct. But you know, the pattern was here for a long time and millionaires are already being made. But we check over here. I think this is when Elon Musk actually said he's going to be buying a SHIBA pup. I haven't done any price analysis. And again, once again, this was followed with a big listing. And this was just the normal pattern from what we are seeing. A very positive trend. Now, as Bitcoin started to drop, we saw a bit of drops over here and it fell down. And now at this point, so if we check over here, this is after the Coinbase listing, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, there's a lot of potential here. Just seeing this, it could beat it at its highest. Specifically, these price analysis are saying that we're going to be hitting big barriers right now. What we have to do is reach the 0.13845, so 380 barrier over here, and I think that's definitely possible from what I'm seeing so far. It just needs SHIBA swap. SHIBA swap is the most crucial factor where it could break that barrier. So we check over here, you know, when we break the at its highest, that's when we should be seeing the big investors coming in, the big actual holders who are holding in millions. But to get to that point, I think we need some Bitcoin increase so far, and seeing at this, we're still at very early stages. So it's staying pretty stable right now. It's getting pumped, it's getting dumped, just in short term, not in long term, of course. But if we check in the long run, it's actually one of the worst months for Shiba Inu. That's not a bad thing. It just means there's a market correction out there. And I think in the future, we're going to be seeing much more positive trends, especially if we reach this price mark. About going back to its highest. I think that would be seriously exciting. But going here, we are relying on Bitcoin's price right now. And on June 30th, Atlanta-based NCR made a deal with NDIG, a digital asset management firm. So this is something I was saying, but we can see here, regardless, this is a huge step forward for adoption of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general. Therefore, investors can expect a positive trend for Bitcoin, Shiba Inu, and other altcoins in the second half of this week. So I'm really wondering what will happen in the second half, but they're basically predicting that right now Shiba Inu will explode, and I'm really excited for that, especially because we had so many bad days that we simply did not deserve, and we just gotta stay patient right now because Shiba Inu is so early. It's only not even a year in, and these projects, they do take time. Actually, with a team working on it, I'm sure we're gonna be seeing much more in the future. But if we see these big numbers, that would definitely bring back the confidence for investors. And honestly, I would be super excited to see something like that, seeing this positive uptrend again. So this should be really awesome news. I haven't done price analysis for a while, but be sure to drop a like if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Just wanted to spread the positivity out there, and see you until next time.